Hey everybody, the Banga is back. Welcome to part 12 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, it's almost Christmas time, and let's go to sleep, but before we do, I was looking into how you unlock more packs to buy, and it turns out some of them you can only buy if you viewed the tutorial. So I did that off screen, only because we've already known how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway. And the tutorial is not interactive at all. It's just going through boxes of dialogue. That's it. The reason why these are yellow is because they're more advanced techniques compared to, the stuff that's in red. I don't know if there are any other tutorials we gotta do later on. Maybe it depends on what school you're in, or what dorm. But either way, just view them all, and you should be able to get more packs to buy. It's Christmas! Today is Christmas! I should say hi to the headmaster. Oh, how unexpected! You never visit me, Bonga. What are you talking about? I dueled you over the weekend. What's the matter? What? Today is Christmas? I completely forgot until you told me. Kind of you to wish me a Merry Christmas. I'm so happy. Well then, let me give you a present. Special ways. Ooh, there's cards in here. I only got 3 cards? I mean, two of them are new. Breaker the Magical Warrior. When this card is normal summoned successfully, put 1 spell counter on it, a maximum of 1. Increase the attack of this card by 300 points for each spell counter on this card. Also, remove 1 spell counter from this card to destroy one spell or trap on the field. That's actually pretty good. I think it says you can only have 1 on it at a time. But it's good for nuking someone's spells and traps. Each time you or your opponent activates 1 spell card, put 1 spell counter on this card, a maximum of 3. Remove 3 spell counters from this card to draw 1 card from your deck. Okay, so high defense, and it will allow you to draw the more spells that are used. I wanted to give you the comic book I wrote on Duel Theory, but I already gave that away. You'll have to settle for this. Trust me, I'm not gonna complain. You're open on Boxing Day? Alright, let's see if there's anything new. Yep, because we viewed the tutorial, you now get fusions and rituals to appear. I think continuous effects shows up as well. And yeah, these are pretty much the only packs that are still available. How are we doing for continuous effects? Ooh, only 17? Rituals is 27. Well, fusion is 27. Rituals is 35. Equipment is not max at 89%. Field is. Effect monsters are, so we have every single card that you can get in this pack. But that doesn't mean there's every single effect monsters in this pack. So yeah, it's a little misleading. Let's buy 3 equipment cards, 8 fusions, 9 rituals, and 19... No, screw it. Let's just go with 20 continuous traps. Oh, I can still buy 1 more. Oh, we'll put that on fusion as well. Now, let's take a look at all the cards we're going to get. For all packs, we get Magician of Black Chaos. Ooh, we didn't get a Call of the Haunted until now? Huh. Cool. Then we get Relinquished. Ooh, I love Robin Goblin. I got 2 of those now. Masked Beast, Fairy Box, Ground Collapse. It's 2 monster cards, zones on the field. Selected zones cannot be used as long as this card remains face up on the field. Okay, so it limits the amount of monsters you can have on at one time. Embodiment of Apophis. So it's one of those special traps that can be considered a monster. Cool enough, I guess. Okay, Spear Message N, that's part of the Destiny board. You need like Destiny board, which has F on it, and then you can start getting the other letters, like Final. And if you complete them, you win automatically. Coffin Seller. Each time your opponent's monster's cards are sent to the graveyard, inflict 300 points direct damage to your opponent's life points. Okay, that can be pretty good if you're destroying monsters. Metal Reflect Slime. This card becomes a monster card when activated. Has 0 attack but 3000 defense. This card cannot attack. Ooh, that could be very good for defending. DNA Transplant. Declare one attribute when you activate this card. As long as the card remains face up on the field, the attribute of all face-up monsters on the field becomes the one you declared. That could be pretty cool. Spirit Barrier. As long as the monster remains on your side of the field, battle damage to the controller of this card becomes 0. Oh wow. That's pretty awesome. Spiral Spear Strike. When Gaia the Fierce Knight, Swift Gaia the Fierce Knight, or Gaia the Dragon Champion... Okay, so it's piercing. If Gaia the Dragon Champion inflicts battle damage with this effect, draw 2 cards from your deck and discard 1 card from your hand. Okay, so it's very specific to certain types of monsters. Elemental Mistress Doriato. This card can only be ritual summoned with Doriato's Blessing. The attribute of this card is also treated as wind, water, fire, and earth. Huh. So can it be like all 4 at the same time? I wonder. There's Steam Gyroid. Okay, it's just a regular fusion monster. Flame Swordsman, Cherubim the Fire Knight, Dark Fire Dragon, Fusionist, Elf Slate, Super War Lion, Fiend's Mirror, McCurry Box, Guilty of the D-Knight, Monster Eye, Aqua Dragon, Crimson Sunbird, Vermilion Sparrow, Cybersaurus, Brachioridus, Empress Judge, Rose Spectre of Dun, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, Shadow Spell. Select one face-up monster in your opponent's side of the field, decrease it by 700 points, cannot attack or change its battle position. So it's usually good against 1 card, really. A lot of these are not very noteworthy because they're just for basic summons or basic monsters. But it's still pretty cool to get them. All monsters restored with Monster Reborn are sent to the graveyard. Monster Reborn also cannot be played as long as this card remains on the field. Okay, so it's only for Monster Reborn and not any others. Okay, Magical Thorn inflicts damage when your opponent's cards are discarded to the graveyard. Alright, there's Fusion Stage, Chain Energy. I remember using that in the other GBA games. Light of Intervention. Monster cards cannot be set face down. Monsters set in defense position are normal summoned in face-up defense position. So it neutralizes flip effects. Respect Play. During the respective turns, each player must show their opponent their hand. Don't see anything good about that. Inspection. During your opponent's standby phase, you can randomly select 1 card in your opponent's hand and look at it at the cost of 500 points. No. Aqua Chorus. Okay, if there are monsters with the same name on the field, increase the attack and defense of all these monsters with the same name by 500 points. It's good if you have duplicates. Mask of Dispel. Select 1 face-up spell card on the field. The controller of the spell card must take 500 points direct damage during each of the standby phases. Okay, so as long as the spell card is still on the field. Mask of Restrict. No matter what the situation, neither player can offer any monster as a tribute. Ugh. Card of Safe Return. When a monster is special summoned to the field from your graveyard, you can draw 1 card from your deck. Solemn Wishes, well I know about that. You get 500 life points for every card you draw. Over a time you must draw a card. And it can be more than 1 card too. Fairy Meteor Crush. Okay, that's just for piercing. Yellow Luster Shield. Increase the defense of all monsters inside the field by 300 points. Okay. Spring of Rebirth. Increase your life points by 500 points every time a monster returns from the field to the owner's hand. The Dark Door. Okay, I remember this one. Both players can only attack with 1 monster during their respective battle phases. Grave Robber's Retribution. During each of your standby phases, inflict 100 points of direct damage to your opponent's life points for each of your opponent's monsters that have been removed from play. Oh, so if you have, like, say, Banisher of the Light or something, that could be really broken. Line Destruction. During your standby phase, roll one 6-sided die once. Destroy any monsters whose level stars are equal to the number rolled. If the number is 6, destroy all face-up level 6 or higher monsters on the field. That can be very dangerous. Nightmare Wheel. Select one monster. As long as this card remains face-up on the field, the selected monster cannot attack or change its battle position except by the effect. This card inflicts 500 points of direct damage to your opponent's life points during each of your standby phases. Okay, so that can be pretty good against a monster that's strong. Fatal Abacus. Okay, so each time one monster is sent from the field to the graveyard, with 500 points to the respective card owner's life points. Dragon's Rage. Okay, so that allows piercing for dragons. Bottomless Shifting Sand. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. You guys are going to be bored at this video. At the end of your opponent's turn, destroy the face-up monsters with the highest attack on the field. During your own standby phase, if you have 4 or less cards in your hand, this card is destroyed. Needle Wall. Oh, I love using this one. Just roll a 6-sided die once. Treat your opponent's monster card zone as numbers 1 through 5, counting from your right. Destroy the monster that is in the same monster card zone as a die result. If the result is 6, roll again. Dark Room of Nightmare. Each time you inflict damage other than battle damage to your opponent's life points, inflict 300 points of direct damage to your opponent's life points. This card's effect is not applied to the effect of Dark Room of Nightmare, so I guess they can't just stack. Wave Motion Cannon. Send this card on the field to the graveyard during your main phase. Inflict direct damage to your opponent's life points equal to the number of standby phases that have passed after this card was activated times 1,000 points. So it's been on for 5 turns. That's 5,000 points of damage right there. Okay, when the attack of an attacking monster is lower than the defense of an attack-defense position monster. Okay, so it allows monsters to be destroyed through an attack if it's a defense position monster. Contract with the Dark Master, that's for Zork. Different Dimension Borderline. When there are no spell cards in your graveyard, neither player can conduct their battle phase. Recycle. During your standby phase, pay 300 life points, select one non-monster card in your graveyard, and return it to the bottom of your deck. Soul Absorption. Each time a card is removed from play, the controller of this card increases his or her life points by 500 points. Manju of the 10,000 Hands. Earth Chant. What is that ritual summon? This card is used to ritual summon any Earth monster. Okay. Curse of Darkness. Each time a spell card is activated, the controller of that spell card takes 1,000 points of damage. Ugh. Be gone, knave. When a monster inflicts battle damage to a player, return the monster to its owner's hand. Robin Zombie. I would like to use these, like, along with Robin Goblin, because that can be really good for milling. Dangerous Machine Type 6. Roll a die during each of your standby phases. Apply the effect that matches the number rolled as follows. 1. You discard 1 card from your hand. 2. Your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. 3. You draw 1 card. 4. Your opponent draws a card. 5. Destroy 1 card on your opponent's field. 6. Destroy this card. That is pretty dangerous. 7. When there are 3 7 cards on your side of the field, draw 3 cards from your deck. Then destroy all 7 cards. When this card is sent directly from the field to your graveyard, increase your life points by 700 points. Discounter Blow. Destroy any monster that inflicts battle damage to a player's life points by attacking directly. Oh, so that's pretty bad if you're good at direct attacks. Labyrinth of Nightmare. During the end phase of each turn, change the battle positions of all phase-up monsters on the turn player's side of the field. Soul Resurrection. Special summon one normal monster from your graveyard in defense position. When this card is removed from the field, the monster is destroyed. When the monster is destroyed, this card is also destroyed. Sandwich? That's hilarious. Can't believe they actually had a fusion monster for Sang and Enwich in the Black Forest. Chain Burst. Inflict 1,000 points of damage to each player who activates a trap card. And that's actually it. Tomorrow is Saturday. Why can't I do anything on Friday? I always hated that. Okay, traps have been really lacking. I think I can take this one out. I don't really use Blast Spear that much either, so let's do that. And I will sort it by icon. So I want Robin Goblin. Now I want to sort it by name. There we go. By holding B, I just get through them a lot faster. I want Robin Zombie. Okay, there we go. Now my deck's looking a little bit better. Who do I want to duel now? Where is he? Where is he? No, not Dimitri. Is Brier not here? So I don't want to, like, give him a piece of my mind. I don't even think he's here. Let me talk to Chaz. What? Me duel a chump like you? Do you know who I am? I'm Chaz Princeton. Alright. Well, I think this is our first duel against Chaz, if I recall. Maybe I've had one a while ago, and it was a massacre. But it's different now. Alright, well, I guess I only have one type of card. Oh my god, I have 6 effect monsters. That's kind of scary. That's all for now. My worst nightmare is never being able to buy cards. Oh! You summon New Doria. And you got Mystic Plasma Zone. Oh, I feel bad for this guy. You know, great minds think alike. Okay, he's got a face down. Let's see. I'm just waiting it out until I get the right time. Another New Doria. Well, he's burning through them rather quickly. Still worried about that face down, though. But I might as well do this. Turnabout is fair play, I suppose. I'm sure he's finding it very weird that I pretty much summoned the same monster that he did twice. Card destruction? Oh no. Actually, let me go ahead and do conscription right now. Because if it gets added to his hand, he'll have to destroy it anyway. So either way, I will win. I get Clown Zombie. No, go in defense mode. And he didn't get a monster out of it. Let's see. I have no idea what to expect. That was a trap hole. Okay, so you know what? I don't feel bad about losing that card. Now, let's see what you got next. I pretty much got the advantage now. Come on, your move, Chaz. Let me activate this. Okay, so it's not a 7 tool to the bandit he got there. It's probably a magic jammer. So I've hardly been able to use spells. I'll activate Tribute to the Doomed. I think I should actually discard Goblin Attack Force, even though it has higher attack points. Okay, so that wasn't a magic jammer. And I got rid of a Hani Hani. You know what? I don't need to summon my Gemini Elf. It might be more of a liability if I do, in case that's a Torrential Tribute. There, so I keep activating Robin Zombie's effect. It almost sounds like Rob Zombie the way I say it. Bloodsucker. Each time you inflict battle damage on your opponent with this card, the top card of your opponent's deck is sent to the graveyard. Oh, that's actually a pretty neat effect. That sounds like something I would use. Oh, why am I doing that? Press start and it got to that menu. Yeah, why don't I surrender with the lead? Oh no, Swords of Revealing Light. Okay, I better find the means to get rid of it. So, it does me no good to summon. Oh, summoning Shadow Ghoul. Oh, that's a lot of attack points. Please tell me that's not another 7 Tools of the Bandit, or anything that can save that monster. Dark Factory of Mass Production? I'm hanging on. Anything that can make it a little more intimidating for him. What did Dark Factory of Mass Production do, anyway? I forget what it does. It's like 2 normal monsters from your graveyard and add to the hand. So, okay, so Shadow Ghoul was not returned to the hand in any way. Good to know. Alright, I'm free to attack again. Giga Gaga Gigo? Why would you do that? You know what's going to happen. You had 2 of those on your first 2 turns. Another Dark Factory of Mass Production. So he just brought back his Giga Gaga Gigo. Not that it's gonna matter much. So I activate this. Sure, Archfiend Soldier. As much as I'd like to finish it off with his own monster, I feel like the propensity of getting more DP is better. Oh, but I did win, and I'm not a wimp. I only got 300 points. Cheap ass. Ah! I lost! Me? Lose? I'll get you next time, Bonga. You better believe it. Alright, so we finally beat Chaz. Now it's time to get some vengeance. I haven't gotten over that loss. Let's see what you got, Brier. Hopefully not the same crap. Actually, I think my deck is slightly more effective. The other card of the Robin variety. Time to take you down a peg. Might as well activate this right away. Mad Sword Beast? Okay, that's gonna do piercing damage. Not a bad amount of damage either. Oh, but he's got no traps to lay down. Oh, hey, your hand's gonna get a little more useless now. Okay, what did I get rid of? Honey, I've been seeing that card a lot. Sometimes they place it in face-up attack mode like idiots. Oh, Goblin Attack Force. That's what he just drew, too. Getting a bit lucky there. Unfortunately, I got a Spirit Dragon in the weights. Now, if only I can keep one monster on the field longer than one turn, then Dark Triceratops will definitely be doing Spirit Dragon's bidding for me. What else did I get rid of? Another Goblin Attack Force. But he's got Elite Goblin Attack Forces as well, so I gotta watch out for those. Speak of the devil! Does this guy literally have 6 different Goblin Attack Forces? 3 regular and 3 elites? Oh, Call of the Haunted. Oh, this just got real shitty real fast. Let's see. I don't have any spells or traps in the graveyard. But unfortunately, I'm very limited to what I can do. Actually, why don't I go ahead and do this? Set the tone right away. Activate Wabaku so it goes to the graveyard. I take no damage this turn. And then I can just flip summon it. Bada bing, bada boom. Realist flip monster in the room. How you doing? Now I get my Wabaku back. So I can place that down again. And now I can bring in the heavy hitter. So I get to do piercing damage. I'm worried about that, though. But I'm not worried about Goblin Attack Force attacking me. I just want to do damage. There, I got rid of another card. Huh! Oh, that's Penumbral Soldier Lady? Is that what I got rid of? If this card battles with a light monster, increase the attack of this card by 1,000 points during the damage step. Well, luckily Dark Triceratops was an Earth monster, so I'm not too worried. Alright, time to set the tone right away. Okay, well, he's not attacking, so I'm not worried. I'll save my Wabaku for later. Oh, okay. That was a bit of a lengthy turn. Don't really have much to do, to be honest with you. Put that in defense mode? It's very counterintuitive. But that's like a mid-level monster. However, I can't pass this opportunity up. Ah, so both those effects activated. Got rid of Magic Jammer and Great Angus. I think Goblin Calligrapher, maybe? Unless that was what was tributed. Alright, well, I pretty much got this guy completely isolated. All his options are pretty much disappearing on him. But I'm worried about what he just set down. Either I possibly win, or I could get mirror forced. Screw it, the YOLO. Oh, it was a mirror force. He just got all heart of the cards on me. Alright, plan B. He's not going to hesitate to bring that monster face up. Oh, he's got Giant Orc as well. That's Mephisto the Infernal General. He's going to use that for piercing, I betcha. Not if I can help it. I literally had no spell cards at all. Okay, best thing for me to do... I got to get in my Summon Skull. I can't win either way. So what I should do is go after... As much as I like to get rid of Giant Orc because it has higher attack points, I should get rid of Mephisto because it has a special ability. That was just a Mad Sword Beast I got rid of. Alright. You can't get lucky forever, dog. So I'm gonna reveal your monster. My plan backfired. Well, at least I prevent him from attacking. Can't say I was proud of that move. Conscription, eh? I'm gonna go ahead and flip summon that. Don't think it matters. So either way, my Summon Skull returns to do the dance. Oh, not Battle Phase. Actually, it doesn't matter. Because Maynard Bug can get rid of that. It was not a misplay at all, don't worry. It's only a misplay if I keep this monster still on. What are you gonna do? Ending the main phase? Alright, well, let me go ahead and do this now. Oh, Heavy Storm. Well, he's stuck with it now. Oh, he's got his own Robin Goblin. Too bad it is useless. Well, you're just gonna have to lick your chops and move on. Oh, at least he gave me more points than Chaz. But you lost. Get over it. Let's see. I should probably, like, end the episode after another time duel. I'm finding these are pretty fun. Sorry you guys had to sit for so much. Tragedy? Oh. You can activate this card when a monster on your opponent's side of the field in face-up attack position is changed to face-up defense position. Destroy all defense position monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Wait, it's only for... Destroy all defense position monsters. Okay, you can only activate it when this monster on your opponent's side changed face-up attack position change to face-up defense position. Okay, there's Gemini Elf, Kiku the Ghost Destroyer, Earthbound Spirit. That has 2,000 defense points, by the way. A monster that battles with this card is changed to defense position after damage calculation. Wait a minute. This card is the field is sent to the destroyed and sent to the graveyard. It's activated. After activation during this turn, any battle damage that this controller takes becomes 0. If I attack with this, I will lose 1,000 life points. So I don't think Wing Karibo is needed for anything. Observe. So then this activates, and take out Tragedy, and then Gemini Elf can take care of the rest. That Wing Karibo was a red herring. Alright, so I'm going to stop here, and in the next part, we're just going to advance a little bit more time. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.